YouTube, what's going on? It's your boy Wow is right. Welcome back to another video. Welcome back to Overwatch 2. Now there's nothing really too special about this. I just wanted to come talk to you guys. Quick little story time about one of the games I had the other day. I was just casually playing offline. I couldn't think of any ideas to do or anything like that, but I just was playing some comp, as we all normally do. And here's the thing, I hop into a game, and right off the bat, I have my other support character talking about, oh, let's have a good game, guys. We can do this. Proper strategy, positive communication. Out of nowhere, my tank plugs in his mic and starts going off because he had a Mercy Zen. Now, I understand the comp position isn't the greatest, but give it a chance. You already know the matchmaking sucks. Give it a chance. But this guy goes off on us. It's like, oh, we lost. We have a Zen. We have a Mercy doesn't pocket. Oh, supports are garbage. My DPS not doing anything. Blah, 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 going off. My other support, her name's May. M-A-E. I'll never forget this person because when she started being all positive, I looked at her and I said, is this your first game? Is this your first game? Is this your first game of Overwatch? Did you not play the first one? This might be your first couple months playing Overwatch, trying to be positive. She said no. I'm like, you must be making a TikTok then. She said no. I'm like, YouTube? She's like, no. I just want to try to have fun, a good fun game. And I was like, okay, okay. Then this guy starts going off on her again. The match hasn't even started. We've only been picking our characters. And he's going off on us. I wish I would have saved the gameplay because it was hilarious because I started laughing. I started telling him, look, you can't go in by yourself. You're down one healer. You're down on support. Use coverage. You know what I mean? I got a healing orb on you. I'm trying to do this. I'm trying to do that. He's like, oh, you're not doing enough damage. I'm Zen right now, and I'm trying to heal you and do damage. But at the same time, they have a Bastion. You can't stand in front of a Bastion. Doesn't matter what you have as heals. You can't stand in front of a Bastion. They will melt you. But no, he just runs towards them and dies almost instantly. Could I put down an immortality field? Yeah, that'll help. Could I put down a Zuzu? Yeah, that could help. But at the start of the game, when you have a Mercy Zen and we find out they have a Bastion, don't stand in front of the Bastion. So then they're running like a Bastion. I think it was Kiriko, Mercy, Sigma, and I think Torb as well, right? No, it wasn't Kiriko. It was Mercy Zen, right? So then he starts going off on me, thinking about why don't you have enough damage? Their friggin' Zen has more damage than you. He had like 1k more damage than me. I'm like, because I'm too busy laughing at the fact that you're getting so upset, and also they have a shield. I can't go flanking. I'm not gonna go flanking. I have nothing to really shoot at. Their Zen, you've been playing Diva, you've been playing Reinhardt getting your shield melted, and when you don't have those things, it's free reign to just get damage on you. And on top of that, we don't have anybody flanking for DPS. So, what do you want me to do? He's like, you should be having more damage. I'm like, I have the same amount of healing as everyone else. I'm getting my Transcendence and I'm using it. This one time, on the second point, I think it was on Dorado, I don't remember. No, it's on Junkertown. Right? So the second point. He turns the corner, Bastion's up top, melts him, shreds him, because why? He has a Discord orb on him and a Bastion shooting him. He has no shield, right? I didn't get a chance to trance because he's around the corner and I can't get to him in time. And I also had no idea where the Bastion is, so I'm trying to cover myself too. So, this is what happens. My team backs up. The rest of the team tries to back up, regroup, right? They push forward. They Nano Blade, Mercy ults us while we're at the top there, and I trance to save. Not Nano. It was just Mercy because it was Mercy's Zen copy. So yeah, they just damage boosted the blade, and it was me, Mercy, and the rest of my DPS, and like a little quarter. So I transted to save. This man yells at me. He's like, oh, so now you want to trance? I'm like, we're getting bladed with a Mercy ult. Trade one ult for two, and we're good. And yeah, we ended up living, but then the Junker Queen came up and used her own and killed everybody. But that's beside the point, right? Because even if I trans what the Junker King was using, it wouldn't have mattered because, I mean, they all would have been anti, right? So the game continues. He doesn't actually let off yelling at us consistently, non-stop, right? Saying, oh, I don't have DPS. Oh, my Zen's not doing anything. Switch off his Zen, blah, 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 blah. So realistically, you know what? It comes down to the third point, right? Now I'm like, yo, just go Zarya, play around coverage. They have a lot of damage. You know, you'll be able to get your ult charge up, and it pretty much counters Sig. You can destroy Zen pretty quickly, right? And I don't remember what their other DPS was. I think I said it was Torb. It's a lot of damage, but you'll be able to quickly get your your damage up, and you just play passive. And when the Sigma pushes in without no shield, you can shred him and get your ult pretty quickly. So he does that. He makes a switch, but he must not play Zarya enough or never at all, because he just runs forward, uses both bubbles immediately, bomb, 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 and then doesn't take cover or nothing like that, and just expects us to out-heal a Bastion. Again, we can't out-heal a Bastion. You gotta use cover. So I'm laughing. Meanwhile, like, Mei, my Mercy partner, is absolutely dead silent. Because now it's me and him going back and forth. She did her best to be positive. Now it's me and him going back and forth, right? We come back out again. They're turning down one little band to get down the last stretch. He comes out, has his ult, uses it. I transfer him, but he dies. Don't ask me how he dies in my trance. He dies. Say, look at that. You're such a bad Zen. I'm like, I don't understand how you died in my trance. I'm trancing you. They're just putting out that much damage, I guess. I don't know, right? So they get the point. So as you guys can already see this going, it's not going too well for us. But it gets even funnier, because now I said, you know what? This guy's complaining about heals and me and being Zen and blah, 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 and not enough damage. So you can already guess. If they want more damage, I went Moira and sat behind this guy the entire time. Again, I wish I saved the gameplay, because I know you guys would have loved it, because it would have been hilarious. So what happened was I go Moira, go my damage orb, and I'm sitting behind him. Spray, 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 spray. Damage orb, damage, damage, damage. Get my spray up. Boom, boom, boom. I'm spraying him down low, low, low. I'm telling you, you're gonna die because you're not taking cover, and I'm healing you as much as I can. Damage orb. Get my healing back up. Bam, bam, bam. Keeping him up the best I can, right? What happens? He dies because, again, the Bastion turned the corner. He's not taking cover, and I'm pocketing him as Moira. And he gets lit up because he has no bubbles and didn't decide to save his bubbles when he has a high charge. So what happens? He ends up dying. He yells. He's like, I don't have any healing. I'm like, mother, I was standing right behind you, healing you that entire time. You can't say anything. And then at that point, I really started laughing my head off, and I started to apologize to my team. I'm like, I'm sorry, I gotta go through this, because this is insane. I've never seen someone from start to finish, from queuing up to end game, yelling at his team, complaining about his team. I've been toxic before. I have been, but not to that extent. I walked in and said, I don't think my DPS are doing anything, the healing is not there, whatever. But from start to finish, my guy, start to finish, didn't stop. And when he realized that me and Mercy were sitting on him so much, what happened? He started to blame the DPS. DPS gets a couple pick, he's like, oh, finally they get a pick, and then he dies because he's rushing into the other team who are sitting back with a Bastion, and we can't out-heal a Bastion. You can't out-heal a Bastion. So lo and behold, we push it a little bit because the DPS stepped it up a little bit more. I continue to pocket him.
I've been waiting for
but as we're about to get the first point, he dies. Thank God the DPS clutches up. And then slowly but surely he started to go quiet. We get the second point.
We need to move the payload.
And this is when it really starts to go south. Because now they have the high ground, right? They have the high ground and they're just destroying us because they have a Mercy pocket, right? instead of, you know, trying to take the high ground from them, he just kept walking out into open and letting them shoot all of us, right? So going underneath, you know, Junkertown, going up the high ground, right? And then, you know, trying to push him off or something or whatever. No, he just walks straight out, up the stairs, boom, boom, boom. He gets lit up. I throw a healing orb because it's a small area, bounce off the walls to heal him. But no, he just walks forward. He just holds W and forgets that, you know, there's an S or a D.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face, tell me that you love me, even if it's fake.